Today, I'm going to share one of my favorite ways to enjoy pork belly at home. We're going to make this addictive, spicy marinade for pork belly, and then we're going to pan grill it to perfection, and then we're going to glaze it with this special gochujang sauce. Oh, you just put one piece in your mouth and that moist, fatty taste of pork belly that we all love, and then with that special gochujang sauce taste in your mouth. Sorry, I just gulped in my mouth. Oh, you do not want to miss out on this, my friends. Now, make sure to watch to the end because I'm going to show you how to make this lettuce wrap with our pork belly, which is a must when you have Korean barbecue at home. 상추쌈. 오늘의 레시피. 매콤한 삼겹살구이 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. Just want to put my face in it. I'm being honest. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. The ingredient list is also available in the description box below, as well as the Korean ingredients that you could order online. To make our spicy marinade, we need 2 tablespoons of finely ground red pepper flakes, Korean gochugaru, and 1 tablespoon of coarse ground gochugaru. Now, there's no difference in taste between the finely ground and the coarse ground, except that the finely ground gochugaru instantly turns your sauce, broth, whatever you're making into a bright red color. 2 tablespoons of jjinganjang or all-purpose Korean soy sauce is fine. 2 tablespoons of Mirim, Korean cooking wine. If you cannot get this, use your favorite white wine that you would drink with dinner or just skip it. 2 tablespoons of finely minced garlic. Folks, if you want your food to taste good, make sure to use fresh garlic only. And the same for ginger. Freshly grated ginger, we need about half a teaspoon, like so. And we need 3 tablespoons of vinegar. I'm using brown rice vinegar. If you can't get this Korean vinegar, use any white distilled vinegar. And 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. And 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And half a cup of water. And I just want you to mix everything up so that it looks like this. Oh, it smells vinegary and tangy. Now I want you to take 1 tablespoon of this marinade and place it in a small sauce bowl like so. To that, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of gochujang, which is your Korean red peppers that have been fermented into a paste like so. Scrape everything in there, then just mix this up so that it looks like this. Velvety goodness, oh yeah. So if you want the gochujang glazed sauce to be extra delicious, this is optional. You could add half a teaspoon of 소고기 다시다, that's beef bouillon powder, or you could add MSG instead. You know, this is just if you want to make it restaurant good. All right, look at that. All right, let's have a quick taste test. Oh, this smells so good. I could like put it all over my face, I think. Oh, it is delicious. It's like the right amount of spiciness, garlickiness, and it's on the salty side. So with the pork belly, it just would be perfect. And it's not sweet. It should not taste sweet. I will put this on everything. Like I think on grilled fish and chicken. Oh, so good. And our star ingredient, pork belly. So we have about 3 pounds, that's about 1.4 kilogram. And you want to try to use the one that are cut double thick. Place the pork belly in a large baking pan or in a large kimchi container if you have one. And all you have to do is just pour our spicy marinade like that. The pork belly already tastes delicious to me with this marinade all over it. You know me, I don't like to waste any precious, delicious marinades and sauces and broths or whatever. Pour it all in here and then just rub with your hands like this. Evenly distribute the marinade and make sure to lift and turn over. So the pork belly is completely drenched in this lovely spicy marinade that we made. For those of you that needs to make non-spicy version of this for your family members or friends, check out my pork bulgogi marinade, the non-spicy version, and you could just use that. After you give it a good rub, take a wet paper towel and just wipe the interior wall of the storage container you're using. You know, if you take care of your food, it will take care of you. So let's keep it clean. Then we're gonna cover it with plastic wrap. Make sure to have a tight seal, like so. Let the pork belly marinate in the fridge for 12 to 48 hours. And also our glazing sauce, keep it in the fridge as well. I made one 2 days ago, so let's take a look. If you are in a pinch, let the marinated pork sit on your kitchen counter for 1 hour, and then you could start grilling. But the longer you let this sit in the fridge, the tastier it becomes. All right, let's take a look. Oh, it smells garlicky and peppery. Oh, it smells so delicious already. Set your heat to high, place your frying pan and let it preheat for about a minute or two. Now, before you put the pork belly in the frying pan, what I want you to do is just gently scrape off any excess marinade that's on the pork. Because the marinade will blacken really quickly on the frying pan, just take off as much as you can, like that. So once your frying pan is preheated, I want you to lower the heat to medium-high. Now, if you don't hear the sizzling sound when the pork belly hits the frying pan, that means you did not preheat your frying pan long enough. So we're gonna do a light sear on our pork belly without any oil because we're gonna let these guys cook in its own fat that's gonna slowly start releasing. So once the pork belly lands on your frying pan, do not touch it, do not move it, just let it be. So it's been about a minute on medium-high heat. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's the color that we want, that light golden sear. So we're gonna turn this over. Again, once it lands, do not touch it, do not flip it. Same thing, look at that beautiful sear. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's been less than a minute. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, same thing, like that. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. So let's flip these guys again one more time. Now, once you flip over the pork belly, I want you to lower your heat to low. Then we're gonna cover it with an aluminum foil loosely, and we're gonna let these guys hang out on low heat for 3 minutes. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes. So then we're gonna turn off our heat completely, and let's take a look. Look at that. What we're gonna do next is pick up our pork belly, and we're gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces, like that. And here's the sauce that we made with our 1 tablespoon of the marinade and 1 tablespoon of gochujang. And we're gonna pour this in here. Then I want you to turn the heat back up to medium. And alternatively, you could also just save the sauce and use it as like a dipping sauce when you eat it. But what I like to do is just do a quick mix in the frying pan when it's hot. So once the frying pan gets a little hot like this, you just wanna mix this around for literally 10 seconds. Because if you do it for too long, it's gonna start burning real fast. Oh yeah. So we're gonna come down here, turn the heat off completely, and look. Oh yeah. If that doesn't look good, I don't know. And this is optional, but I would add a little bit of shirugochu, which is dried chili threads like that on top. It's just a pretty garnish, and it's not that spicy. Then you could also add a little bit of gaesogum on top. Less is more when it comes to sesame seeds, folks. Like that, and there we have it. Time to eat. It smells so good. Who doesn't like pork belly, right? Oh, our first bite. Look at that. Oh, it's like perfectly pan grilled. My stomach is growling saying what's more. This is delicious. It's moist, it's not too salty. The sweetness is almost not even there. The spiciness is also very subtle. So for those of you that love extra spicy, what I would do is at the very end, before you take the pork belly off the frying pan, add like thinly sliced jalapenos, toss it a little bit for like 5 seconds, and then take it off and have it together. That would be really good too. Oh, so good. Extra moist. The fattiness is wonderful. Doesn't taste heavy. Just want to put my face in it. I'm being honest. And of course, the best way to have this is with a spoonful of Korean rice and our pork belly like that. And of course, a small piece of kimchi together like that. There you have it, folks. Just kimchi, rice, and our spicy pork belly. Amazing, amazing. Wow. Oh, it's just speechless. Okay, so we're gonna make our 상추쌈. So I want you to cut the end off like that. You can use any lettuce of your choice, okay? And to this, we're gonna add a small amount of Korean rice. Just small enough so it's 1 bite size. And then 1 small bite size of our delicious pork belly. Then we're gonna add our 쌈장, your Korean barbecue condiment, which is a must. Then our pamuchim, and I like to add cucumbers to mine. And we're gonna place it down like so, squish it down. If you wanna learn how to make the 쌈장 and the pamuchim, check the description box below for the video recipes. Then you wanna fold it over halfway like that. Then take the sides and roll and make them super tight so that it becomes 1 bite size. Look at that. This all goes into your mouth all at once and you're gonna be like so happy. Pork belly, lettuce wrap, happy. You're welcome. Bon appetit, everyone. This is a treat. You must make this at home. Delicious. When you make 상추쌈, Korean lettuce wraps, you must eat the entire piece all at once. We're not eating tacos or baby burritos. This is a 1 bite lettuce wrap because you want to taste all the ingredients together. I'm having trouble speaking right now. Oh wow, that was delicious. I mean, I could go on and on. So you need to make 상추쌈 next time you have Korean barbecue at home. Oh, I feel so happy right now. Now, if you want to check out more Korean barbecue recipes, make sure to go to youtube.com/modernpepper, click on that playlist tab and select Korean barbecue recipe playlist, and I will see you there. I want to thank you for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, I want to kindly ask you to click on that thumbs up icon and subscribe if you haven't done so, and hit that notification bell. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼 눌러주세요. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of the videos you see right here.